What's up, Falcons Nation? It's your boy Jew coming at you with another Atlanta Falcons video. As always, Falcons Nation, rise up. In today's video, I would like to talk about cornerback Mike Hughes, and will quarterback Mike Hughes step up and be the #2 cornerback for the Atlanta Falcons this season? But if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you'll know when I've done Atlanta Falcons content or NFL content. If you'd like to follow your boy on Twitter and Instagram, you can follow me at Jew Talk Sports. If you'd like to donate to my channel, you can donate to my Cash App, which is the $ Jew Talk Sports. And if you'd like to be a part of my Jew Talk Sports membership, you can hit that join tab here on the channel as well. But with that being said, let's jump right into the video. So as I mentioned in today's video, I do want to talk about cornerback Mike Hughes, and will cornerback Mike Hughes step up this season and be that #2 cornerback for our Atlanta Falcons? Mike Hughes is about 5'10", 190 pounds. He is a former #1 or first round pick of the Minnesota Vikings. And he did play his college ball at UCF, the same college where Richie Grant played his college ball. And he was one of those guys highly touted coming out of college. And I really feel like he still has some untapped potential, similar to Jeff Okudah. He's been one of those guys that's battled a lot of injuries throughout his career. And last season, he had a pretty good season with the Atlanta Falcons, playing that slot position mainly. But this season, I really feel like he'll have a chance to compete with cornerback Clark Phillips for that #2 cornerback position. I do think that's going to be a camp battle between those two guys in training camp to see who's going to be that cornerback opposite of A.J. Terrell. As you guys know, we haven't been able to find that cornerback that could be consistent on the other side of A.J. Terrell, but I do think that Mike Hughes has a great opportunity this season to try to solidify himself as that #2 guy. But both him and Clark Phillips are going to battle it out. I did do a video a couple months ago where I talked about Clark Phillips being the guy that I think is up next, and I do think that Clark Phillips is going to beat out Mike Hughes. But it really is going to come down to who makes the most plays during the preseason games and in the training camp and in the joint practices and things of that nature. So this is a great opportunity for Mike Hughes to step up and possibly get his career back on track. He is one of those guys that played for Jerry Gray, who's on this coaching staff. Jerry Gray was in Minnesota when they drafted Mike Hughes, so they have a great relationship. And I really feel like they're going to give him all the opportunities in the world to possibly win that #2 spot. But he's going to have to beat out guys like Clark Phillips. He's going to have to beat out guys like D. Alford. If D. Alford, if they place D. Alford at that outside cornerback position. So it is a lot of competition on this team. Mike Hughes is one of those guys that is a great athlete, has 4.3 speed, is one of those guys at college that return punts and things of that nature. So he also is a good special teamer. He returned punts a little bit last year for our Atlanta Falcons. And he has pretty good ball skills, a good tackler, a guy that's aggressive, not afraid of big moments. But last year, when he played outside corner, he got beat a couple times on double moves and things of that nature. So I'm definitely going to be watching both Mike Hughes and Clark Phillips closely during training camp to see which guys win in that battle. But I really feel like this is a golden opportunity for Mike Hughes to try to solidify himself. If he can come in and have a really good season, maybe he can sign another, 2-year deal with the Atlanta Falcons if he can bounce back, and if he can, tap into that talent, that collegiate talent that he had. If he can tap into what he did in college, tap into what he was able to do early in Minnesota before he had the injuries. I believe the only season that he's played all 17 games was the year that he was in Kansas City with the Chiefs, which he was with the Chiefs for 1 season. He played pretty well with the Kansas City Chiefs in that scheme. So I definitely think this is a golden opportunity for him. Being that he's only 26 years old, I think he has a lot of football in the tank. But it's definitely going to come down to him being able to stay healthy. Similar, as I mentioned, to Jeff Okudah. If he can stay healthy, I really feel like this is a golden opportunity for Mike Hughes to possibly turn his career around. But with that being said, this being your boy Jew, I have a lot more content coming for you guys. But as always, Falcons Nation, rise up, be blessed, peace.